or two. 1, 2, 1, 2. I literally can't believe it. Okay. Oh no, we had a collapse. I knew that was going to happen. Okay. Right. So this is what happened. I go so weird when the camera goes on. I'm really sorry. I try, but I don't know what happens. I go like a mute and then I go really awkward. I'm fine like in normal life. So I was just editing the unboxing of this and it completely doesn't make sense. And I was like, I've got to do like a recap before this. And luckily I just filmed, because anyone that follows my Snapchat knows full well I do not sit on my desk like this. Like, I'm the opposite. I sit in like a mangy robe, no makeup, normally got spots. And so seeing as I just filmed my Reese video, which should be already up, so I'll leave that in the link below, maybe you don't want to watch that, but just filmed that. I was all ready. And also in my first Hermes Kelly unboxing, I was wearing these leather trousers and I was moaning that they'd come a size too big and that they'd sold out. They came back in stock, there's still some back in stock and they arrived today. So I thought that that was a sign. Like the day that I filmed my first reveal, I had these trousers on and then they arrived today. And then also these arrived, which are like, that was a crotch shot, sorry, crotch. Apparently I said that wrong in the last video. They're like knitted flares. Grey knitted flares, and they were in the sale. So I think this is like my thing, that when I film videos I get really good deliveries. Okay, back to what I was doing. It's very confusing. I barely know what's going on myself. Let me just tell you how it was. This is what happened. I always wanted a Kelly bag, always, and you can watch my Kelly search video and you can watch my unboxing video of this. That box keeps going weird. I always wanted a black one, just like when I wanted a Chanel bag, I wanted a black one. But I know, even though it was such a, like, the highest level bag I would ever buy, I know what I'm like, and I know that once I got a black one, I'd want a light one. So I had my options open. I'm not making sense. Basically, my first choice was a black one. Why am I getting so confused? I'm not stupid, I just get stressed and nervous and anxious and then I can't speak. And I think Storm Doris is back because it's just like it's going wild outside. Just say it how it was, Claire. Okay, so I was looking on Vestiaire Collective for a pre-loved bag because looking at my Hermes search video, I couldn't find a bag. I found the bag a week after I did the Hermes shopping. And although I uploaded it on a Sunday night, but in between this, after the Hermes video, I found my dream bag online on Vestiaire Collective, the one that you've seen already. If you haven't, I'll leave the link below. What went stress... Oh, I don't know what's wrong with me! I haven't eaten and it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I think that's the problem here. Oh well, I'm just gonna carry on. Okay. For God's sake, get a grip. I think it's because I haven't eaten, which all YouTubers know that that's like a no-no to film on an empty stomach because you can't think straight and you're like, and I'm like, normally anyway. So, I found the bag, I was super duper happy with it, and I couldn't just buy it. Well, I could, but I wanted to put in an offer. Then the next day came, and I put in the offer, and they accepted it. Whilst this happened, that was on the Sunday night. On the Monday, somebody accepted it. I accepted the offer, was like decided on definitely, like that was the first thought of my mind. Oh my God, this is my first Hermes bag. I've just got my first Hermes and I knew that I had a black Kelly. Then Hermes contacted me and they'd seen the video, but I'm going to tell you all this in the video that you're about to see. They'd seen the video that I'd made about couldn't get an Hermes bag, and they called me, and I was in such a dilemma because I knew that I had just ordered this one. Like, they just accepted the offer, I had the money, it was all good to go. But I just thought, you know, when you think, what about if something happens? What about if it's fraudulent? What about if it gets lost in the post? Like, what about if I don't actually get it? And what are the chances that they're going to offer me this bag? Like, this bag is my second colour that I wanted. It was, and from the Hermes store, it was too good to turn down. So I'm the girl that couldn't get one for 2 years. Like, 50% of me thought that I would never ever get a Kelly anyway because couldn't find one and it's expensive. And then here I am, juggling two. Like, what do? I had already gone ahead with this purchase, but I couldn't say no to this. Like, it's like you couldn't write this. It's not like, I know, okay, I'm being dramatic, but think about it, going from nothing, not being offered anything, to finding my dream bag on Vestiaire and then offering my other dream bag to me. Then I paid for this. So I said yes, I wanted to get this, but I wanted to go and have a look at it because I'd actually never seen this colour in real life. And I was going to go and have a look at it. On the day that I was going to have a look at it, I paid for this one. I actually thought I wasn't going to like the colour because the lady on the phone told me, because I spoke to a few people on the phone about like the colour of it and everything, and I spoke to somebody at Hermes and I asked what this colour was, and I'd got the colour mixed up, and I thought, well, no, I'm not going to tell you yet. And so I didn't think I was actually going to get this. So I paid for this one. And when you see me start this video, oh my God, sorry, this is so long. When you see me, oh, there's a cobweb in my room as well. When you see that I start this video, I've got a whole rash up my neck, which has never happened to me before. And it looks like when I'm editing it, it looked like I was nervous about going to pick up this bag. It wasn't. I paid for this bag, and well, I've got lipstick on my teeth. I paid for this bag, and it still kept saying that it was for sale. And I spoke to someone at Vestiaire, like the customer services was fab, and I said, why is the bag still saying that it's for sale? And they said, no, don't worry, it's just like slightly behind because when you have a really big transaction purchase, it goes through the fraud team. So I was freaking out that I'd like paid for this and it had all gone wrong, and like my money hadn't gone through, or I don't know, I was freaking out, and it was a lot of money to pay over the line online, so I had this rash. That's why I have a rash in the beginning. I also didn't blend my blusher because I was freaking out. I had to get ready, I had to film, I had to go into the Hermes store. But this is taking me 8 minutes to get here, but this is what, I'm going to try and cut that down as well. This is what I wanted to say. When I opened this bag, it was the first Hermes bag I'd physically held and was mine. And even if I had that third, second, fifth, whatever, I would still be like, because it's an Hermes purchase and I was unboxing my Hermes bag. So even if I get another one, I'm still going to be like, oh my God, amazing. So that's kind of irrelevant, but I just wanted to be completely transparent. I'd paid for this one first. This was my first Hermes bag, and that is why, and it was the #1 colour on my list as well, and that is why I revealed this one first, even though I had this one upstairs, and so many of you guessed it. So many of you were like, I think you've got another one, and I was on purpose like throwing you little one-liners, like, and you all saw it. So you all kept saying, what is the other one, what is the other one? But this was technically my first one, but this was the first one that I held because I had to wait for the offer to go through, I had to wait for the fraud team to check the transaction, and then it had to be delivered from Paris. So that took like 4 days or something to get to me, and then like a day to clear the transaction, so like 5 days. So it was mine, but I didn't want to tell you because I thought something could happen in between and I jinxed it, so I didn't even want to say it out loud to myself. And then I just confused it all. But I'm really rambling like I always do, but this was the first bag I had in my hand, but it is technically my second Hermes. Does that make sense? So as I start this, I'm going to be showing you when I went and bought the bag. So if you're wondering that it looks like I got that first, yes I did. I physically picked that bag up first, but I bought this one first. I think I've said that like 17 times, but okay, so I think it's clear now. I have 2 bags, and let's do the reveal of this because I think you're all dying to see it. That should have been so simple. I should have said that under 2 minutes, but I didn't. Okay, let's get to the reveal, basically. And I hope that... Oh, no. I really seriously need to talk about something. In these videos, I haven't really said what a big deal it is. And I know I don't have to justify, but I just want to say it in my own self. Maybe I did say it, but I went from owning like no Hermes to 2, and it is a fully big deal. And I did spread it out. Like, I've had this for over 2 weeks. And I have spread it out because I really don't want to come across like someone I'm not. Like, that isn't... I don't even buy 2 Chanel... Actually, I have bought 2 Chanel bags in a week, like far back in the day when I'm... Whatever, I'm just digging a hole for myself. But, you know, I've done that once, but I don't make a habit of it. I'm never, ever... Never say never, but I know I'm never going to be buying an Hermes bag in the same week again. It was a complete fluke. I don't know what the hell happened with the universe, but that is how it happened for me. The universe wanted me to have my 2 dream bags, and I happened to get it in the same week. Very weird, not like me, not going to happen again. I had prepared myself for 2 years for this, and I panically sold a boy bag, and that's how it all happened, but it was just meant to be. And it was a very big deal. It's not going to happen again, because that was insane. I just didn't want to send off the wrong message that I just like buying an Hermes bag left, right and centre in 1 week. It wasn't like that. Okay, so let's just get on with the Hermes bag reveal, and I hope that you like it. I think that today is the day. I think it's going to happen today. So we're going to go... It's already nearly dark. So we're going to have to, I'm going to have to leave now. So I'm in a bit of a panic. I'm even like coming out in a rash. So where do I start? Let me start. I know I don't have to do this, but I just feel like for my own sanity, I need to say this. This is not a charity channel. If you're just coming across me for the first time, I'm a fashion blogger, and this is just a channel about fashion-y stuff and beauty and bags, and this isn't 100% of my life, and I would really love it if you could just take the time to watch my intro video, because that will just show you a bit more who I am. You should never judge anyone before you know exactly who you're talking about or talking to. So if you don't like me, that's fine, but please just find out about who I am. You really don't have to be born into money or marry someone rich just to do okay in life, and there's nothing wrong with any of this. So I don't want any comments about how the other half live, because I've actually worked really hard to get here. So now I've got that out of the way. Oh, anyone that wants to call me pathetic, I'm going to let you have that, because I actually think I'm pathetic. But to make myself feel a bit better, I've actually sold one of my Chanel boy bags to contribute to this purchase, because I would just feel better doing that, and I do that all the time. So look at all of my other videos if you want to know how I save for things and how I invest into pieces. This is a really good example that I've sold one of my expensive bags to put towards this. Okay, so that's that out the way. You know more than I do at the moment. I could get there and this could all go wrong. So if there's a thumbnail with me holding a big orange box, then this is going to be a reveal video. If not, then this will just be like a failed attempt, and I'll tell you what happened. So let's just start from the beginning. I published a video a few days ago about how the struggle is real to hunt down for an Hermes bag. I'll leave that in the description box below. That was on Sunday night. Monday morning, I received an email from Hermes. I actually thought it was a spam email, and then they said they wanted to call me, so I spoke to them, and then I realised that this is the real thing, and I went in a complete panic. I literally ran down to Paris's office in my bright green and pink flamingo unicorn pyjamas, nearly killing myself on the slippery concrete. He thought like an accident had happened, but we both couldn't go that day. I really wanted him to come with me. You can tell I'm nervous because I always like fiddle with myself. That's what I did on my wedding day. Is my blusher dodgy? Oh my god, it is. Oh, sorry about that. I'll blend later. I'll blend in a minute. I just got ready really quickly. I also forgot how much I love these Bauman tops. I was going to get another one and I just thought, oh no, they're too expensive. But I've had this for 3 years and they wash so well. I'm definitely going to get another one. I'll leave that in the description box anyway. yeah, we couldn't go. I really wanted to go with him because he knows how long I've been waiting for this day. Couldn't go Tuesday either because it was a week when I had so many deadlines. He had so much work on, and they were so nice and said that they were going to hold it for me. And at the end of the day, my job and what I've got going on is, believe it or not, more important than getting the bag. But they were really nice and said that they would hold it for me. So someone left a comment in the last video saying, how did you come up with the exact one you want? Because there's like thousands of specs. And that was a really good question, actually. I don't actually really know. It's not like you can go into Chanel and hold all the different sizes. You can't do that. So some apparently have samples now, but I don't know if anyone can just go and try them. I haven't. I've literally just been stalking Instagram and staring at women in the street, and that doesn't really help because things are different in pictures, and women might be, or men might be bigger or smaller than me, and the size will look different. So I'm not too sure about these sizes. They've got the size that was like my second fave, so it might go wrong. I don't know. Let's just get there, see what happens. I'm going to try and film as much as possible. And also, I'm not lying, I think it's really good for you and me that I buy one from the store and then one pre-loved and completely tell you about my two different experiences. I'm not convincing myself, I actually want to know for myself, and don't tell me you don't think this will be helpful. And I really wouldn't mind doing like the whole pre-loved thing, and how, because it's very hard to buy a pre-loved or Hermes bag not from Hermes, and I really had my heart set on telling you and sharing this story, and I can't turn this bag down. I really can't. So bearing in mind, I know I'm getting that like in a couple of days, and let's see what happens. And the next time I see you here, next time I see you, I could have a box. Okay, let's go. I feel like it's gone back to the first time I ever filmed a video, and I got really nervous, and I know I'm just making myself look even more and more pathetic. I can't even describe the feeling that I have. I honestly feel terrified, and I have this weird feeling that somebody is going to walk past me and biro it with a pen. I don't know where that's come from, and I've got to stop channeling that out to the world because it will happen. So let's open it. I know you're dying to see it, so I promise you I'm doing my best not to blabber. I am going to tell you the whole story. I just know that a lot of you are going to want to see this before I start going on. So, oh, that is so beautiful. So this is Liqueur Hermes. I have no idea what that is. Looks very expensive. I'm really sorry I filmed this with it being dark outside, but I just couldn't wait any longer. I'm like shaking. I need to get a grip with my life. Oh my God. Oh my God, it has a pillow, look. It had a pillow, and there's the raincoat. Keep that there. Okay, any guesses? Any guesses what's inside? You all know it's a Kelly, but just take your bets now. What colour, what size, what hardware? I mean, it could be a clue in my jacket with gold buttons, wearing gold earrings. What do you think it is? What is in there? Here it is. Ah! Oh my God, I've got like blurry vision. I can't believe I am saying this and seeing it in the camera screen. I mean, what a stunner. What a stunner. That's the only words I have right now. It's an absolute stunner of a bag. That's it. This is the bag that I have been dying for. Absolutely dying for. And I feel like it's meant to be, because I love grey, and there is Etan, there is a taupe, which is not really, I do like it, but it's more of a beigey grey. Etan I love, but it's darker. There's the blue glacier, which I love, but it is lighter and it is more of a blue. There's like the olive green grey. There's so many different shades of grey that the one I was going for was Etan. But my favourite bag of all time is my grey classic flap. I'm going to run downstairs and get that for you actually, to compare it. And I love it so much. I've always said if I can keep one Chanel bag, it would be that. But then I also, actually I'm not going to say too much, but there's two, this colour and another colour is the colour that I wanted. And I am going to keep you in tune with the, I'm choking. I'm going to keep you, not in contact. Have I got dirty hands? I'm going to keep you, what am I trying to say? I'm going to keep you, let you know what's happening when and if I get the other bag. But now it's all about this one. So this is a 32 Kelly, 32 centimetres Kelly, palladium hardware, Togo leather in the colour Gris Muette. So you spell it like this. Should have got Paris to stand here and translate because yeah, I actually can't. It is grey seagull in English if you want to know. So if you ask for grey seagull, that counts as well. And yeah, there's another, not flavour, I'm losing my mind, another size that I was after, but this was also another size that I was after. And I am going to show you my Chanel flap to compare the sizes and also stand like in a full length mirror. Sorry that it's going to be dark, but I'm going to hold it like this so you can really see how it looks against me. I'm 5'6", not sure what that is in other measurements, but I'm 5'6" and like a size UK 8, and I think this is the perfect size for me. And if this is a little bit, no, it's the perfect colour, but I'm worried about staining it, so I am going to be careful. But you know what, if it gets dirty, it gets dirty. I'm not going to like have a breakdown and not enjoy it. I'm not going to, life's too short for that. So just no one come near me if you see me in the street. Paris not allowed near it, Stevie's not allowed near it, Christine, you're pretty clumsy as well, Cammy, you cannot come nowhere near me. Yeah, only sensible friends allowed near me when I have this. So, and if you really want to know, I nearly bought my Diorama in this colour grey because it's my all-time favourite grey, is kind of like the Dior grey, and I bought the black one instead. I'm totally going off whatever, but I didn't buy that because I just knew that it was going to come in my life. This is a seasonal colour, so the fact that I've got this is just meant to be. Should we open it? Am I being really, I'm really scatty, being really scatty, so it's a bit bright in here, sorry. So here's the clasp. It has like a little Hermes Paris here. It's got all the whatchamaflip. How non-Hermes of me to say that word. And I didn't get a twilly because I keep jumping from subject to subject, but I'm just a bit scatty because this is blowing my mind, literally, because they didn't have a colour that I wanted, so I'm going to keep on checking for that. The Hermes twillies is actually cheaper than my Dior one that I just bought. They're 120 and my Dior one was 150. So let's open it. It opens the same. I have an Hermes Kelly Epsom leather bracelet and it opens exactly the same. It's literally the same clasp. I can't do it with one hand because I'm literally freaking out. After a couple of times I'll be fine. So I think I might do like a how to like spot a fake Hermes one day, because there's all these kind of little things that you've got to look out for like here, but I won't go into that now. So I just love these kind of, I love the way that this, God, get a grip, Claire. I like holding it like this. That is what I was trying to say. So I just think it looks really nice like this. Really nice closed. I really apologise for how, like, what a drip I'm being. Oh, look at this cute bag. I think that must be the strap. Oh, look, there's another cute bag. Look, that must be the padlock. So inside, it is literally like this. So nice and big. There is a zip pocket. Now I'm talking like I'm on QVC, aren't I? There's a big pocket at the back and two flaps here. Can you see that? Oh God, I feel like I'm being a bit rough with it. So that is it. Let's look at the... Let's This looks so stunning. So this is the padlock. The person that was helping me was explaining like how this all works, but I was literally just like, I was really trying to focus, and I think I asked about 3 times, can you repeat that? And I still didn't get it. So I'll work that out, because you have to be careful that it doesn't fall off. Now I'm stuttering. I'm not normally like this. This is the strap. So I am actually going to use this strap. I'm going to keep it on there all the time. So this has like Hermes Paris made in France. I'm so happy that you can't see that because there's a huge light in front of me. I'm really happy that these are still made in France, and I'm not just saying this, and maybe it doesn't warrant how much it was, but every single little element of this bag, like they always talk about how each Hermes bag takes so long to make, there's like real artisan that goes into it, and like feeling even just the strap, it honestly does feel like that. It does feel like there's so much attention to detail, like every single stitch is perfect. So that's the strap. I'm going to go downstairs and we're going to hold it in the mirror to see. So when I got there, what happened? I had to wait like just 5 minutes, and I was so dying to share it on like Snapchat and everything, but I just wanted to share it on here first, and like I didn't want everyone to be teased, like I hate doing that, so I didn't really share anything. We went into a special room with like big doors, we were all closed off, and I'm not going to share who helped me for so many reasons, and that's because, I mean, just for myself, I did used to work in luxury retail, and not that there was like many bloggers or anything at the time, but I for sure would never want to be on the internet. You know, I was doing a job, and I just think that everybody there is doing the job, they're not there to be blasted all over the internet. So I'm going to respect everyone that's in there. I didn't film in there so that anyone was there. And when it does come to Hermes, I mean, it's so hard to get a bag. I don't want everyone to like bombard this person, and I just think that I need to respect that this was their job, and I hope you don't mind, but I really like, even when I do things like get my eyebrows places, I get told not to mention the person's name because then everybody goes and asks for that person, and that it kind of puts the whole place out of sort. Like, I'm not saying like hundreds of you go, but enough to make it a bit of a problem. So that's another reason why I don't want to. And I hope that you can just respect that I'm just not sharing that, and it's not for me being selfish, because I'm not, I told you I'm going to be getting a pre-loved one, and then I'm pretty much can't imagine that I'm going to get one anytime soon unless something fantastic happens, which it could. You are allowed 2 bags a year, so I did try and find out as much as possible when I'm there. You're allowed 2 bags per year, not 2 Kellys and 2 Birkins and 2, it's like 2 bags. If you're a couple and you live in the same house, you're still allowed 2 each. It's not 2 per household, which I did think that was the case before. What else did I find out? Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So you're going to see like the whole vlog when I went in there, but when they got it out of the box, I was literally, I had a dry mouth, and then like I didn't even want to touch it. I was giggling, and even Paris was like, oh, it's here, it's here. And I saw samples of other sizes. And if you are watching, to the person that helped me, you made my experience so, I couldn't have asked for a better sales associate to help me. And I really don't want to be cheesy, but it was such a big deal for me. I'm not going to get emotional or anything, but it was a real big deal for me. And all I'm saying is, if I went there and the person was rude or not like that, you know, friendly, it wouldn't have stopped me buying it, but it definitely would have affected like the whole day. It was such a special day for me, and I just want to thank you for like being so normal. And I can't even tell you that I had a couple of times, I'm not going to lie, I had quite a few times when I went into an Hermes store and they were like, I get a bag, what are you talking about? I did get that, I'm not going to lie. I have been ignored in Hermes, I've waited for half an hour in Hermes, but going by this, and from the last video when I met one of the guys in Selfridges and the person that's dealing with Paris in Sloane Street, it's not bad, but this person was like an angel. They made it so amazing for me. There was no pressure. Like they were saying, if it's not for you, don't take it. It's a big deal. They were just like me. So I just wanted to say thank you for like the cherry on the top for the most amazing experience. It's totally made me feel comfortable going in again. I promise I'm not going to bombard you or stalk any of the stores, but it couldn't have been any more perfect. The whole thing, like the colour, I'm really happy with the size. I feel like this, like at the moment, small bags are on trend at the moment, especially like small top handle bags, and that really made me want to get a smaller size, which I still really like the smaller ones, but this is still really good for, you know, next season when bigger bags are in, and it's not even too big, it's like 32 centimetres. So this is it. It's got the little feet, the little silver feet. This is the bag. I'm definitely going to get a Twilly because I do love it like this. Like, I think it looks more masculine like this, which is definitely more me. But I just feel like this needs a bit of protection. Isn't it beautiful though? Isn't it the best one you've ever seen? It's like it's my child, or isn't my child the prettiest baby in the world? This is the best one. Tell me if this is not the best one. You're the best Hermes bag ever, okay? As long as you know that, you are the best. You are the bestest. I'm really worried that I haven't said enough. Is that enough? Yeah, this is 15 minutes. Yeah, that's enough. Okay, let's go and quickly have a look, see what it's like full length. Oh, hey. It's got like my new bag in the background. So I just wanted to show you what it looks like a full length, me just standing so you can see what it looks like, how 32 looks like. I honestly was so worried about the size. I'm just going to show you like the different ways of holding it. I was so worried that this was too big, but it's so perfect. I think it's absolutely perfect. And this 32 centimetres, I'm not saying this for any reason, then I just know that if I was watching a video like this, I would want to know the price, because I didn't actually know the price of a Kelly until I bought this yesterday. So this was 6,800. 6,800. It's not, that's serious to me, okay? Really serious. I sold my boy for 3,000, so I hate talking about money, but this is an informative video, so that's how much it was, UK price in pounds. So yeah, that's how much it was. I have my fave bag for all time, the Chanel boy bag, so you can see the size difference. Quite a big size difference. The colour is pretty much, it's identical, isn't it? It's completely identical, but this is my favourite bag of all time. So I just know that I'm going to love this one just as much, and you can just see the difference. This is like the large size classic flap. Sorry, that's my computer. So yeah, these are the two bags side by side, and I just thought that would be really useful for you to know. Flapping again, I'll put that there. So this is the bag, just, you know, cash. This is against how I look. So I really hope that this was like an informative video, and that's it. First Hermes bag. First Hermes bag. First Hermes bag.
Hey, don't you think I can see that you've been looking at me, that you've been staring at my face? Hey baby, I don't wanna stay in this club no longer. You can move on to my place.
So I'm in Hermes waiting for my bag. Going out to I literally but I don't like it. Paris is wearing jogging bottoms. When do you ever see him wearing jogging bottoms? And he's wearing jogging bottoms. Why are you wearing jogging bottoms? Doesn't care. Doesn't care. How do you feel?
Just more natural.
How do you feel today?
Stressed because class Hermes.
You're the only French person that can't say Hermes.
I'm trying to say it in English.
Say it in
GPS said Hermes.
Oh my god, are you nervous?
Yeah.
You are?
What are you going to do about it? Touch it.
Am I allowed?
Yes. Touch it.
Really excited. VIP. Are you excited?
Take it up high, we will rock it all night. Girl, you're looking so fine, we will make it alright. We will take it up high, we will rock it all night. Girl, you're looking so fine, we will make it alright.